In this video, I'm going to show you 13 code that you can use to get it at a very cheap rate from MTN, Airtel and Glo. So if you are using any of this network and you have been looking for a way on how to get it at a very cheap rate, then this video is for you. So I'm going to show you those code that you can use to get it at a very cheap rate for each of these networks. So make sure you watch this video to the end to be able to know those code that you can use to get it at a very cheap rate from MTN, Airtel and Glo. If you are coming across my channel for the first time, you are welcome. On this channel, I teach you tips on how you can work from home and make passive income for yourself. So if that interests you, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification so that anytime I upload videos like this, you will be the first person to get notification. So let's dive in. The first code to get cheap data from MTN is star 312 star 88 hash star 312 star 88 hash. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. You'll be charged 200 now for the purchase of 1 GB of data plus 500 MB monthly plan. To proceed, press 1. So with 200 I can get 1 GB of data plus 500 GB of data, which is 1.5 GB of data. So with 200 I can get 1.5 GB of data and it will last you for 1 month. So this is a very good option that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from MTN, which means 1 GB of data is less than 200 naira if you are using this code to buy data from MTN. So let's move on to the second code that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from MTN. The number 2 code that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from MTN is star 312 star 86 hash star 312 star 86 hash. Let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. You'll be charged 20 naira for the purchase of 75 MB plus 75 MB weekly plan. So with 20 naira I can get 150 MB and it will last you for 7 days, which is 1 week. So this is another option that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from MTN. So let's move on to the number 3 code that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from MTN. The number 3 code that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from MTN is star 567 star 140 hash star 567 star 140 hash. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. You will be charged 200 naira for the purchase of 1 GB of data valid for 7 days. So with this code you can get 1 GB of data for 200 naira and it will last you for 7 days. So if you want to proceed, you dial 1 to proceed. So this is another good option that I can use to get it at the very cheap rate from MTN. So let's move on to the number 4 code that I can use to get it at the very cheap rate from MTN. The number 4 code that I can use to get it at the very cheap rate from MTN is star 312 star 87 hash star 312 star 87 hash. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. You'll be charged 15 naira for the purchase of 200 MB plus 250 MB 14 days plan. So with 15 naira I can get 450 MB and it will last you for 14 days. So this is another option that you can use to get it at a very cheap rate from MTN. So let's move on to the number 5th code that I can use to get it at the very cheap rate from MTN. The number 5th code that I can use to get it at the very cheap rate from MTN is star 121 hash. So that's the 121 hash. Then you dial 1, which is data for me. So it will bring you to this interface. We have 2 options here. The first option here, get 1 GB of data for 200 naira. Then the last option, get 3.6 GB of data plus 5 voice minutes for 15. But the one I love most is the first one, which is get 1 GB of data for 200 naira and this will last you for 7 days. So if I want to get that, I will just dial 1. So you can see get 1 GB of data for as low as 200 naira only. Data is valid for 7 days, so it will last you for 7 days. If you want to activate it, you dial 1, then you can activate it. So this is another option that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from MTN. The number 6 code that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from MTN is star 406 hash. So dial star 406 hash. Then you dial 3, which is night life bundle. So it will bring you to this interface. So this is mostly for night browsing. If you do a lot of work in the night, you can use this one to get it at a very cheap rate that you can use for your night browsing. So with 15 I can get 500 MB, which means with 100 I can get 1 GB of data. You can use it from 11 PM to 6 AM in the night, and you can do up to 2 GB of data with this plan. So this is a very good option that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate, mostly for night. You normally do a lot of work in the night. So let's move on to the number 7 code that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from MTN. The number 7 code I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from MTN is 312 hash. So it's going to bring you to this interface. So you dial number 4, which is a business plan. Then you dial number 3, which is broadband bundle. Then you dial number 1, which is cap plan. So it will bring you to this interface. So you have about 3 different plans that is available on this session. So we have the monthly bundle, we have 3 months. If you want to do a 3-month data plan, they will have a yearly plan. So if you want to do 1-year plan or 6-month plan, can go for that one. So let's check the one of the monthly plan. So on the monthly plan, you have 4 options that is available on this monthly plan. The first one is with 9,000 I can get 30 GB of data. The second option with 14,500 can get 60 GB of data. The third option with 24,000 can get 120 GB of data, and the last option with 25,000 I can get 200 GB of data. So all of this plan will last you for 1 month. So let's say we are going for the last option, which is 25,000 naira for 200 GB of data. Let's do a little calculation to know how much 1 GB of data will cost you if you are using this last option. So 25,000 divided by 200. So 1 GB of data will cost you just 125 naira. So this is a very good option that I can use to get it at a very cheaper rate from MTN. So these are some of the code that I can use to get it at a very cheaper rate if you are using MTN. So next we are going to move on to Airtel. So the first code I can use to get it at a very cheaper rate from Airtel is star 312 star 2 star 1 hash star 312 star 2 star 1 hash. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. Then you dial number 5, which is night browsing. So this is mostly for night browsing. If you do a lot of work in the night, you can also use this one to get it at a very cheap rate that I can use for your night browsing for Airtel. So with 15 I can get 250 MB, which means with 200 I can get 1 GB of data. And can use this data plan from 12 AM to 5 AM in the night. So this is a very good option that I use to get it at a very cheap rate for Airtel if you normally browse in the night. So let's move on to the second code that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel. The second code that I can use to get it at a very cheap rate from Airtel is star 312 star 2 star 8 hash star 312 star 2 star 8 hash. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. You have 2 options that is available for you. The first option here, with 4,000 I can get 15 GB of data. Then the second option with 7,500 can get 40 GB of data, and each of these data plan will last you for 1 month. So let's say we are going for the second option, which is 7,500 for 40 GB of data. Let's do a little calculation to know how much 1 GB of data will cost if you are using this option. 7,500 divided by 40. So 1 GB of data will cost you 187 naira 5 kobo. So this is a very good option that I can use to get it at a very cheaper rate from Airtel. So let's move on to the third code I can use to get it at a very cheaper rate for Airtel. The third code I can use to get it at a very cheaper rate from Airtel is star 312 star 2 star 5 hash *312 *2 *5 hash. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. With this code you have 5 options that is available for you, and these are big monthly plans. So most of the plan here, some are 1 month plan, 2 months plan, 3 months plan, and all of that. So with the first option here, with 10,000 I can get 35 gigabytes of data. The second option with 15,000 I can get 60 gigabytes of data. The third option with 20,000 I can get 100 gigabytes of data. The fourth option with 30,000 I can get 160 gigabytes of data. And the last option with 40,000 I can get 210 gigabytes of data. So let's say we are going for the last option, which is that is 40,000 for 210 gigabytes of data. So let's do a little calculation to know how much 1 gigabyte of data will cost us if you are using this option. So 40,000 divided by 210. So 1 gigabyte of data will cost you just 119 naira. So this is a very good option that I can use to get it at a very cheaper rate from Airtel. So these are some of the code that I can use to get cheap data from Airtel. So next we are going to be talking about the code to get data at a very cheaper rate from Glo. The first code to get cheap data from Glo is *777*1*1*2*7 hash *777*1*1*2*7 hash. Let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. With this code you have about 4 options that is available, and these options they are divided into 2 different sessions. So we have the night plan session and we have the weekend plan session. So the first session is the night plan. So for the night plan, with 16 I can get 350 MB. I can use it for 1 day from 12 AM to 5 AM. The second option with 120 I can get 750 MB. I can use it for 1 day from 12 AM to 5 AM. Then the third option with 200 I can get 875 MB. I can use it for 2 days, which is Saturday and Sunday. So this is mostly for weekend plan. Then the last option, which is with 500 I can get 2.5 gigabytes of data. I can use it for Saturday and Sunday. So these ones are mostly for weekend plan. Then the other option is for night browsing. So this is a very good option that I can use to get it at a very cheaper rate from Glo. So let's move on to the second code that I can use to get it at a very cheaper rate from Glo. The number 2 code to get it at a very cheaper rate from Glo is *1*1*2*5*1 hash *777*1*1*2*5*1 hash. So let's dial it and see what we can get with this code. So with this code you have about 4 options that is available. The first option with 500 I can get 2 gigabytes of data for 1 day, including 1 gigabyte of data for night browsing. So with 500 I can get 3 gigabytes of data. I can use 2 gigabytes for daily browsing and 1 gigabyte for night browsing. The second option with 600 I can get 3.75 gigabytes of data, 1 day browsing, including 2 gigabytes of data for night browsing. Then the third option with 1000 I can get 6 gigabytes of data for 2 days, including 2.5 gigabytes of data for night browsing. Then the last option with 1500 can get 6 gigabytes of data for 7 days, including 2 gigabytes of data for night browsing. So this one is about 8 gigabytes of data for just 1.5. So if you are going for this option, which means 1 gigabyte of data is less than 200 naira, if you are using this option to buy data from Glo. So this is the second option that I can use to get it at a very cheaper rate from Glo. So let's move on to the number 3 code that I can use to get it at a very cheaper rate from Glo. Number 3 code that I can use to get it at a very cheaper rate from Glo is *1*2*4 hash *777*1*2*4 hash. So with this code you have about 7 options that is available for you. The first option with 25,000 naira get 135 gigabytes of data and it will last for 30 days. The second option with 30,000 naira get 165 gigabytes of data and it will last for 30 days. The third option with the 6,000 naira get 220 gigabytes of data and it will last for 30 days. The fourth option with 40,000 get 225 gigabytes of data and it will last for 30 days. The fifth option with 50,000 get 320 gigabytes of data and it will last for 60 days, which is 2 months. Then the sixth option with 60,000 get 380 gigabytes of data and it will last for 90 days. Then the last option, 75,000 get 475 gigabytes of data and it will last you for 90 days, which is 3 months. So these are the code I can use to get it at a very cheaper rate from Glo. So these are the code I can use to get it at a very cheaper rate if you are using MTN, Airtel and Glo. If you got value from this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and also drop your comment in the comment section. And if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel so that anytime we upload videos like this, you'll be the first person to get notification. So I will see you in my next video.